So I'm here with Emil Podlaszewski. He's from PayU, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his relationship, or how PayU works with Allegro.
Yeah. So I'm working for PayU, as you mentioned, and I'm responsible for the product, for the whole group. And PayU is not only Poland; it's actually 7 countries in Europe.
Okay. Which countries?
It's Poland, Czech, Russia, Ukraine, Hungary, Romania, and Turkey.
Okay.
So we are here. Also, PayU has a business in Latin America, which is another 7 countries, which actually I don't remember quite because it's so far away. We also run business in South Africa, and also we have a business in India.
Nice.
So it's pretty much, yeah. Okay. For the last few years, we are a pretty global company. Okay. On the Polish market, and also in our region, the Eastern Europe, Allegro basically it's our biggest customer.
Okay.
So we consider Allegro as our partner and a biggest customer.
Okay.
So basically we are providing online payments to them.
Online payments for them. Okay. Okay. So tell me, in the whole theme of this event is talking about e-commerce and the future and trying to predict what's going to happen. So talk to me a little bit about what the current state is of the online payments industry, where you see it, what you've already planned for in the next year, what's going to happen short term, and then what do you see, or what would you like to see develop in the next 5+ years? You personally, maybe,
yeah,
even personally.
So definitely, it's a very, very diverse industry.
Okay.
And basically, paying, no matter online or offline, is really related to the culture. So, for example, US and Western Europe countries are very credit card.
Okay.
And then our region, like Poland, Germany, Netherlands, there are more bank transfers related to banks. And then if you go within Europe to the east and to the south, these countries become more and more cash.
Okay.
And then Africa, for example, with Far East, like Asia countries, Japan, Indonesia, they're even like one step ahead of us. They are using mobile wallets.
Okay.
So it's really like if you look at the world, it's really diverse. In many countries there are many different solutions, but also behaviors. So the challenge for us basically is how to operate in many countries where these cultures, these behaviors are different. So people are used to more credit cards, so people are used to bank transfers. They need a bit different solution. So this is the biggest challenge for us. What's really rapidly changing and the biggest influence which we see is the technology.
Okay.
So the technology is really something that allows us to actually connect people and really improve the customer experience, the way how we can pay.
Okay. So what kinds of technological advancements are you looking for? What are you looking for in technology to solve the problems that PayU has?
Yeah, so because we started on the internet and basically online payments for us is on the e-commerce, so the natural way of us is improve the e-commerce, but also what we are looking really forward to is the mobile.
Okay.
Because mobile is something that nowadays all people carry on with them. And from our standpoint, the mobile phone and mostly smartphone is basically some really micro computer, which is always connected to the internet, which makes us like, wow, now people are connected to the internet all the time. So for us, e-commerce now is everywhere.
Right.
It's not just locked to your home or your office. It's basically everywhere. So now paying anywhere means that for us it's like paying on the e-commerce. Of course, it's a different device, so there are some pros and cons.
Okay.
But for us, it's a huge opportunity.
Okay. Because you work with so many different countries, when you come up with your company's strategy on how you want to, set up basic structures within the company, how much do you tap into those other countries for advice? How much does Poland's office make decisions versus how you work together? So
it's a mix. So we definitely rely a lot on the in-country experience, their knowledge. Also because in our regions, actually, the countries are so different and cultures are so different.
Right.
We actually cannot act like a truly global company that operate from the headquarters and that's it. We have like one-size-fits-all solution for everyone. So we really rely on the local management, local employees, local knowledge. However, we also are looking for the similarities and sharing experience. So once we develop a solution, we can apply to as many markets as possible. But still, there has to be some differences.
Okay. Can you give me one example of a big difference that for for what's going on in Africa, you have to do it specifically like that because they don't do as many transactions. You know, like you said, it's more cash. How does that differ to say than what's going on in Poland? Or can you give me a specific example?
I think even if we stick to Europe, there are only huge differences. So, for example, Turkey is very, very different market than actually other European countries we operate in. In Turkey, the very popular way to pay is by installments.
Okay.
So here in Poland, you think like buying for installments means something more expensive, something I cannot afford.
Right.
In Turkey, basically they buy everything.
Really? Okay.
Even if something costs like 10 zlotys, they buy it and use it in installments. I mean, and really, and pretty much every Turkish guy has like many credit cards in his pocket, and then they just not like stick to one bank. They
have
change
spread out all over the place. Gosh.
So they are much more flexible.
Yeah.
Completely
Okay.
different.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you so much.